Greetings and salutations. I haven't said that in a while. Okay, so I decided late this morning, I guess. I don't know, like 12 hours ago, roughly, that I would play the entirety of Fallout 4 on survival difficulty with next to no mods. I've got a couple of things for graphics, like Olympus EMB, NACX, a couple of little things, but nothing that would impact gameplay in any significant way. So, it's not going to be any harder than usual, and it's not going to be any easier. The reason I'm really doing this is just to display the critical differences between my normal gameplay and what you would get off of a vanilla experience. This will accentuate quite largely the differences between what I do in future challenge playthroughs against what a lot of other people would be doing. Because to me, this is going to be a cakewalk. Unless I lose focus at some point and, I don't know, get sloppy, this is going to be easy. There's very little possibility of me actually dying at any point throughout the course of this gameplay. And it's mostly just something I want to do for fun. Because there's nothing more enjoyable than absolutely trouncing everything that you come across throughout an entire playthrough. I did start playing a little bit earlier, and I did all of the basic startup stuff so that you guys wouldn't have to sit through the opening cutscenes and watch me skip lots of dialogue and crap like that. And then I, of course, did the vault stuff. I also came outside and tested to make sure that everything actually works, but it's not bad. I never really minded Fallout 4's gameplay on its face. I am going to be in first person pretty much the entire time, just because, well, I don't want to get killed for no good reason. And third person gameplay in this is just not good. But it's going to be a pretty rapid playthrough as well. I don't necessarily need to sit around doing lots of, base building and things like that. It's going to be real easy to beat the entirety of this. I have a very basic plan to go get a minigun, come around to the Olivia station, destroy the raiders there, pick up some more ammunition, make sure that I have plenty to take down that Deathclaw, which I don't imagine is going to be terribly difficult, but I'd like to have a bottle cap mine just in case it is. Like I said, I haven't played vanilla Fallout 4 in long enough that I have no idea whether or not it's going to be hard or not. And I don't want to die for no reason. It would be way too easy for me to just lose focus, get killed, and look a little silly if I'm totally honest. Especially for a game that's just so easy. Yes. My character agrees. And I mean, I don't have real AI on right now, so pretty much nothing in the game is even going to detect me as I move around. Like, I can shoot my gun all I want around here, and it's not going to matter. There's plenty of ammo. Killing a rad roach only takes one bullet, which is laughable compared to my normal gameplay, where rad roaches are level 50 at this point, and are taking 10, 20 rounds. And you'll see a lot more of that in the future when I start doing those modded survival playthroughs that are crazy difficult. And having fired a bullet, I would normally expect everything in the vicinity to be coming at me. Mostly just lots of bloatflies, but again, when a bloatfly takes 10 rounds and can instantly kill you, you can pretty much expect it to win. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Alright, you're still here. I'm skipping the dialogue.
She's... right. Sean's been kidnapped. Doesn't matter how long.
I just want Codsworth to go out there and take care of everything for me real quick while I'm looting around.
Weird.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Alright.
Stay with...
Thank you.
Thank you, Codsworth.
Now, shall we search the...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you go right on ahead, buddy.
All right.
Round 2 serves, sir.
Alright, so while he's taking care of the bloatflies, I'm gonna go around, grab a couple of things. Got my Grognak the Barbarian magazine, got some loot. Let's just pretty much grab everything. Because even with... what's our carry weight at? 155 carry weight. This is not going to be hard. Got some fuel, paintbrush, bottle caps, toy car. That'll do. Special book. Let's go ahead and pop that towards strength, because why not? Raise that carry capacity a little bit further. He's in it now. Should be nice and easy. Does Postman's hat give you any bonuses? Endurance of 1. Nice, that'll work. Alright, so now I should have a ridiculous 10 endurance. And looks like he's a good way through the neighborhood, which I don't need anything from, really. Just gonna pick up whatever bullets I can find. TV dinner tray. Probably don't need a dress. Could be wrong, but probably not. Normally, Codsworth would not be able to take on this many bloat flies in less than like 10 minutes, even with his flamethrower. When I did this a couple of days ago, it was a brutal slog trying to get through those bloat flies. Took me a few minutes. Lots and lots of bullets wasted.
That's it.
38, 10mm pistol. Nice, a little jet. That'll get me what I need. So I'm going to use jet to try and jump across from the church in Concord over to the museum. Hopefully that'll allow me to pick up the power armor suit right off the bat and have no difficulty just wading through those raiders at Olivia Station. Should only take me a few minutes to get around and do all that stuff. That'll give me a whole bunch of loot, a little bit of ammo, and probably some armor. I'm not going to be in third person, so it really doesn't matter if I wear a clean striped suit. Where's the door? Here we go. I rarely rush around like a lunatic. Alright, what can we find? Ammo. I'm mostly looking for ammo here.
Sir, your family isn't here either.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
I
trying,
figured not.
Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about
How's it going,
sea?
Kingdom of Vinland?
Concord is nearby, and, well,
I like these people already.
I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Alright, I'm gonna let Codsworth take care of that stuff. It's very nice not having to deal with all those bloat flies myself. And just being able to go about, loot whatever I need.
Sweet.
Man, I'm gonna come away with so much ammo here. I might not even need to worry about the Olivia Station. Just go straight over. I'm so used to being under pressure. Like, even for my casual gameplay, this is normally much, much harder. Modern firearms in Fallout. The only thing that I've heard about it being a negative thing is apparently that those special polymers that are used nowadays aren't available in the Fallout lore. I don't know
Don't think I can pick
jack about Fallout lore. Nothing whatsoever. So I wouldn't really be able to comment with any degree of knowledge about that. But, you know, I kind of like the clunky Fallout weapons. They're weighted, they're heavy, it's nice. I used to do a lot of shooting when I was a younger fellow. I grew up in the Midwest where there was nothing else to do but drink and shoot. So I like old, kind of nostalgic weapons like lever action rifles and things like that that are a little bit heavier. They have some weight to them. This modern polymer crap, it doesn't feel right in my hands. Even my virtual hands. Got stuck. There we go. I don't think I can jump up there. Well, I could, but I don't really care to waste time trying. The one thing that I really should have put into this game was the sprint stutter fix, because it keeps stuttering every time I'm sprinting, and I don't appreciate it. Yeah, I can see that too. I do like sturdy weapons, though. That metal, just... It's nice. It's also good on recoil, so for people who have a smaller frame or don't have as much muscle, aren't as accustomed to shooting, a heavier weapon can definitely help. On the downside, it's heavier, so if you're trying to march around with a 10-pound handgun, you're probably not going to have as fun of a time. I might take that. Not going to take a tire iron. You know, the first time I ever played Fallout 4, I did the entire thing with that drifter outfit. I completely forgot to put on armor. Let's see. Slightly armored, but does my vault suit give me anything? No. I mean, it's slightly radiation resistant, but strength and agility would be good. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Strength and agility over armor. And I've already leveled up. So, let's see here. I have not used the vanilla perk system in at least a year. So, where do I find the Lone Wanderer perk? Oh, apparently I need a high charisma. What charisma do I need? 3. That would have been good to know. Alright, that's fine. I'll level up in a minute. I've got a high intelligence, so I'll be fine. Until I do, I'll travel with dog.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Let's go.
Sort of a flea bag, aren't you?
Oh, wrong button.
Okay, then. Let's stick together.
I'm okay with him being a flea bag. Alright, then we got Cram. Then we need to find some fertilizer. Probably no trouble finding that. Let's see what else we got around here. Some Radix. Alright, we're good to go. I already found one jet, so we're not going to have any real need for anything specifically here, other than that fan. I'm taking that with me. And then we're just going to dart over. I think there's a fusion core over here in this tunnel as usual. I'm going to go ahead and sneak up on these here mole rats. Yeah, a nice M4. I know New Vegas had the M16, that old classic look. I absolutely adored that thing throughout my playthroughs. And I do want to sneak up on them just so they don't have an opportunity to hit me. One hit. Wow, that didn't even hurt me. Normally that would be next to fatal. Alright. Wow, this is going to be easier than I expected. He might be able to do damage. Took a couple of bullets there, jeez. What kind of mole rat can take bullets from a 10mm?
Nice.
Hey, a frag mine. Nice, little armor. Weapon that fires a 308. Not sure how helpful that'll actually be, but in my normal playthrough, 308 is quite nice. And did I already pick up that, what is it? Fusion core? There's a fusion core back there. I did, okay. And then, let's see, I've got my drifter outfit that I don't need, some armor. Got Morgan's spacesuit, probably could have put that on. Vault 111 jumpsuit. Military cap I don't need. I've got my postman's hat, which increases my endurance. And then I'll go and scrap those or something. I'm gonna go get some power armor, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm able to do this so much faster than usual. Jeez, that load time is massive. If anything's gonna slow me down, it's gonna be load time. Probably should have gone for some performance mods or something, but I just wanted to play vanilla. That way I could have an easy-go-lucky time just beating the game. Does this thing do damage? Baseball bat. Let's see. That's probably in the B section. 36 versus 25. I'll take it. And 3. Probably do 1. Always hotkey your stuff. And I think that you need water pretty frequently in survival difficulty, so I'm going to hotkey that as well. It honestly is better at healing you than the Simpacts are. I mean, it can't restore your limbs, but aside from that, I mean, it's much better.
No way I could pick this.
I can't get through there. Not going to worry about lockpicking, honestly, because it's a waste of time. And I'm not, like, trying to speedrun or anything. I kind of want to beat the entire game and feel like a boss while I'm doing it. Because it's just not that hard of a game. I mean, these guys won't even detect me, and I'm walking right by them. A little ludicrous. I mean, I suppose if you're being shot at, you're probably not paying attention to the guy that's walking around with his dog, but I don't know. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. I also have to remember that I can actually use VATS in this rather than normal, where I just kind of chill out. And I can pause my game by just opening a menu. Beautiful. Just in case. They did notice me. That's something. If they do follow, it's not going to go great for them. Molotov. What about this?
Lock's really strong.
Alright. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to actually try and climb up this, and then go to the roof and jump across. That's why I picked up that jet. I was planning on cooking some, but I don't think I need it to. Alright, let's see. Got a couple. That should work. That didn't work. It's okay. Still didn't work. May need a couple of tries. Alright, one more try. One more try. There we go. Alrighty. Easy peasy. Yeah. I loved the marksman carbine, it was glorious. The only problem that I had with it was third-person scoping was limited. Alright. I'm carrying too much. And that was the easiest 5 minutes of my life. Let's see, probably don't need that. Probably don't need all those. Probably don't need that. Probably don't need all those. This is actually going much more smoothly than I thought it would. There we go. Anybody else? Somebody. Get over here.
Fucking minigun!
There we go.
Hey, up here, on the balcony.
Come on, dog.
I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket.
Did I seriously get 1,000 rounds off of that? That is beautiful. I don't get that many rounds when I'm playing my normal modded playthrough. I think I get like 500 or something like that. Some ludicrously low number. Let's see. Probably don't need a laser musket. Probably don't need that. I don't need any of this. I don't know what I'm doing. Pick up ammo. Right. Ammo has weight. That's okay. I may be heavy right now, but if I blast off a whole bunch of these rounds, it won't be a problem. And just for safety's sake, and because I did it in my other playthrough, I'm going to go ahead and burn through all of, what is it? USAF Olivia Station. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Red Rock and dump a bunch of crap in my old inventory, too. That way I can come and loot. I don't need a baseball bat. What am I doing? Alright, I will be back. Just want to give myself the best possible chance of taking down that Deathclaw. I know it's probably going to be a cakewalk, but I don't know. I'm a paranoid individual. And hello to you, Kent. And you know, I actually don't remember what the survivalist rifle was. I think I also need to fix up this power armor a little bit. It's looking pretty rough. These things are pretty flimsy and vanilla. Which is still better than not being able to use one at all. Which in my modded profile, I don't even get the option, so that's nice. Let's see. Yeah, that was about to break. Repair T. That's in a rough position. That's in a rough position. That was about to break. And that's about half. Anything I'm able to do about this being garbage? It would cost a lot of adhesive, and I don't necessarily need to do that right now. I don't have a whole lot on me. Alright, let's go ahead. Olivia Station, here we come. Now, see, I did all of this late last week, and it took me 6 hours to take down the Olivia Station and the Deathclaw in Concord, as well as the government facility that's attached to Vault 111 for the America Rising DLC, or not DLC, but mod, the America Rising mod. It was much more difficult, much more taxing. I didn't have the benefit of survival difficulty giving me increased damage or having power armor while I was doing it. I also couldn't use my minigun, even though I obtained one. It was useless to me. It was like pepper spray on a tank. And now I'm able to just casually. So this is pretty much going to be the easiest run I've done in 10 years or something like that. Is there still an attack dog somewhere? There was. Medics. Beautiful. More rat chunks. I am playing on survival, right? This isn't like on easy. Yeah, it is. Okay. I did double check. That was a little bit too easy. Okay. No. Survival difficulty isn't hard at all. That's what I'm playing on right now. It is a cakewalk. Especially if you have power armor, which there's really no reason why you shouldn't at any point in this game. I mean, I think I'm level 2 right now, and I have a minigun. It does have the downside of having weighted ammunition, but at the same time, it's immersive. I mean, who doesn't want to have weighted ammo? And the beautiful thing is, if you need to unload some weight, just fire some bullets. It's really, really simple. And I mean, even if I didn't want to go all the way over there and get that power armor, there's a power armor frame right here I could have taken on if I blast him. I now have that, and I'm just going to grab these, dump all those weapons that I grabbed because they're trash anyway. Don't need that. Do I need a Morgan spacesuit? I probably don't. It's 8 pounds, I don't need that. I'm just going to wear power armor the entire time anyway. Alright, I forgot to dump all my junk. Oh, dog.
Hey.
You can carry stuff, can't you? Come back here. Nope.
Over here.
Nope. Help, come here. Alright, here he is. And yes, you can put stuff on your dog, and you can pause your game. It's easy. Like, nothing about this is hard at all. hardest part is not getting bored. Okay. So I can't carry anymore. And then these guys are gonna give me my carry capacity when I'm over encumbered. I'm definitely getting demonetized on this run. Yeah, it's a good challenge, but if you... Honestly, if you compare it to very hard, it's quite a bit easier. It's more difficult in certain capacities, like you have to drink water and things like that. But honestly, I'm going to take very little damage just because I have power armor. And as you can see, I actually have 2 suits, very nearly. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it took me 3 hours to do this on my normal modded profile. And I mean 3 arduous hours of hard work and tedium. It was awful. Now I'm just walking through, taking out everybody. I think I've sustained like a couple points of damage throughout the entire time I've been doing this now. My armor's probably taken a little bit of a hit, but it's so easy. The plan here is to literally beat the entirety of the survival difficulty playthrough in less than a week, so probably the next 2 days. It'll probably be today's session and then a little bit tomorrow. And I'm not going to be hiding or using exploits or anything like that. I mean, there's a little bit of an exploit jumping across the roof there, but aside from that... The only person here that I have to worry about in any capacity is going to be Ak. So I'm going to reload. Then I'm going to breeze through them because they don't have power armor. Do I have... Oh, right, I don't even need to worry about getting under cover. Game pauses. I don't have any good grenades. Come on, dog.
Who's there?
Alright.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, just stand still.
Find them and kill them!
Wait for that to clear. Wait for you to get down. Yep, that was his plan. Pool cue. His ingenious plan was to hit me with a pool cue. That wouldn't have hurt me in real life. Silly. It's absolute lunacy. And I don't need this minigun, because I already have one. Alright, got some grenades. Let's pick up some stuff. Not even joking, this took me multiple hours last time I did it. I don't know what that was. Turpentine? I don't know. Turpentine could be useful. I'm pretty much going to dump off anything that isn't excessively useful. There's my second fusion core. And that's the thing that puts me over. Do I need a second suit of power armor? Do I? No, I don't. I don't need a second suit of power armor. I will. Let's see here. Just switch it, right? I don't know. Apparently they're the same. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. Used one. And then let's go ahead and put on this one. Get rid of that one. I know I took like 10 points of damage or something like that, but let's go ahead. Swap those out because I don't need it. Because I took like 10 points of damage. This is clearly not going to be difficult. Alright. What do you got? Some glass? Jet? Always take your jet. That is one quest complete.
Got it.
Randall Clark. I can't say I know that one. Let's not waste time. There we go. Something over here. Ah, screwed myself there for a second. Got some water. Okay. And I think my strength must be something like 13 while I'm wearing this power armor. Late newspaper. Some ammo and some radaway. Not particularly useful, but I'll take it. I'll take just about anything. And Nope. There we go.
Nice.
An extinguisher. Anything I can use? Rubber, asbestos. Nothing I need. Alright, let's move on. Grab some stuff out of the intel room. I'm pretty sure somebody had the key. Whether or not I took it is a different matter. There we go. We're in. Mini nuke. I'll take that. Anything else that I need? Aluminum cans. Always take your aluminum cans. You will run out every single time you play this game. Anytime you craft items, at least. It's always a pain. Do I need that? Could be useful. Take the scope off of it. Use a bayoneted version. How much carry capacity do I have? 2 pounds? I'll be fine. I can't fast travel, so that's going to be a pain, but aside from that, should be really easy.
Yes.
Alright. I don't know how many times I've said alright already. I've used a mountain of ammo, though. Which is fine. I mean, I took out a pretty considerable adversary there. Completed a quest. I don't know if that can be considered considerable, if I'm honest. Just because it was hard in my last playthrough doesn't mean it's anything in this one. I do feel like this is going to be pretty easy. Especially if I just rush it. Then everything will remain low level as I continue to just sally forth. Ah, weather's looking good. I'm not going to worry about collecting that stuff. I'm probably not going to need any significant chems or anything that I won't be able to just discover on my way. Thicket excavation. Oh. The excavator power armor is here if you have that that mod. I recall that from like a year and a half ago or something like that. I've never actually obtained the excavator power armor in a genuine playthrough, but it's good to know that's where it's at. I don't even know that it's in my game anymore. Alright. The hardest Fallout 4 difficulty. That's what this is. How many of you have played survival difficulty on Fallout 4? I'm a little curious what you guys think of it, because I haven't played it vanilla, but I have played it with all my horrifying mods already enabled, which is a nightmare. But it feels easier when I'm playing it on my modded profile versus playing very hard. Things don't really take as much damage, it doesn't seem like. And I mean, if it's a matter of just drinking some water anytime that you take a stim pack, it's not really a problem. I don't see how that's really something that's going to make the game difficult. And I mean, I have this minigun here, so I'm pretty much going to be good for the rest of the game, as long as I can keep it loaded. And if I can't keep it loaded, I'll have already collected tons and tons of guns and ammo, so... the Brotherhood of Steel original mod. No, I don't think I have. I'm pretty sure I've seen it listed. I've probably looked at it a couple of times, but I don't actually get to play as many video games as it may appear, based off of the fact that I do a modding channel. I kind of just mod the heck out of other people's games, and then I look at my stuff and I tell myself I'm gonna play it eventually, and then I don't. Which is kind of why I'm doing this. Just getting used to playing Fallout 4 again. I want to start doing more of these survival playthroughs because the ultimate challenge is simply not allowing myself to be killed.
Hey,
That's close enough, stranger. We're
Yeah.
a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
Peaceful farm, he says.
it's okay. I'm friendly.
You better hope
Not
so.
looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here. So don't try anything.
Not well.
Let me tell you, farming ain't easy.
I feel like you
Out
would
in the
just
field all
be
day,
more
every day,
respectful to
and every minute
a person who
spent
could
watching your
potentially wipe you out. I mean, I'm standing here in power armor with a minigun. It's
Don't
not
argue with
even
that.
like I've got it
Let
put on my
Gavin
back or something like
You new
that.
to the Commonwealth?
It's open. It's available.
I've been around.
Good to see a new face. How
I
about
mean, I
you?
could just throw hands and
about
this guy would be
working the land?
paste. No.
Dig in the dirt all day? No thanks.
You're probably a wiser man than me then.
I
Word of
would
advice,
I would
though.
wager.
If you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders.
Don't
Why
think
do all
that'll
the
be a
hard
problem.
work when you can just take
What a
Uh-huh.
hayseed. So stop crying about it and stand up for yourself.
Son, you must be new to these parts. You don't stand up to raiders.
Uh-huh.
Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried. That's why we need...
Remind me to care.
From what I've seen, nobody out here's got it easy.
Yeah, well, that don't help us sleep any easier. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders, if you could get it...
I took care of some raiders earlier.
You serious?
Uh-huh.
I'm sure she'll go lean on her prices after what you've done.
Like
And
I
feel
needed.
free to use our workshop. Least we can do.
Alright. He's not lying. That is definitely the least he can do. Alright. This time, now that I've passed it twice, I actually am going to go dump my stuff in the Red Rocket. I don't know why I'm still carrying all this junk. I have 1.5 fusion cores, a few hundred rounds of 5mm ammo. I feel like I should have more. I don't know why I don't. Maybe I forgot to pick it off a backpack, but if I don't really care. I don't feel like this is going to be difficult. And I did pick up so many bullets walking around just over the past, I don't know, 20 minutes. I've been doing this for 40 minutes already. Look at that. Yeah, I picked up enough ammo to kill a small army, so I'm not real worried. And for those of you just tuning in, I am playing on survival difficulty. It's going that well. I'm going to switch to something that is not going to eat up ammo too quickly. I only have the one frag grenade. Guess I'll start using my hundreds of rounds off of this. And see if I can make some mines. What do I need? Demolition expert level 1. Otherwise I've got enough material. I'll be fine. Can I do it? Let's see. Demolition expert level 1. So you need perception of 5. I probably should have divvied up my perk points a little more evenly, but let's not even worry about it. Let's get heavy guns, 20% more damage. That'll be in a minute. I'll get that. Armor, rank 1. Blacksmith. Let's go ahead with that. Alright, gun nut. I don't think I have any perk points now. That'll work. Alright. Gotta say, this playthrough might actually become too easy for me to finish. I kind of expected more of a challenge. I don't know why I expected more of a challenge, but I did. Let's see, got my stats. What am I? Tired, peckish, thirsty. So my intelligence is being lowered, which will prevent me from leveling at an appropriate speed. I've got radstag meat. I could cook that into something. Mole rat chops. Purified water. Now I'm just tired. And you can exploit the heck out of your exhaustion in this game. If you notice, there's an adrenaline section, and this rises the longer that you're playing, so your outgoing damage actually continues to increase the longer you're fighting, which is a stupid boost. Like, why exactly would your firearm do more damage because you were more stressed out? It doesn't make sense. It's ridiculous. But I will take it, because it'll save me ammo. Yeah, that is a completely sensible idea. I mean, the materials... I don't know much about polymers, mind you, but I imagine that the materials would be a little bit more strenuous to obtain than your common metals. Especially if people are trying to manufacture things that... Well, I don't know. I don't know. Wow, it's starting.
No more British occupation.
Yeah, I wish I knew more about that sort of thing, but... I don't know. I'm not a smart enough guy to really guess at that. That was easy. And look at that, I can pause.
That's it.
Nobody. Oh, there's an enemy. Couple of bullets. What about this? It's not too heavy, is it?
Come on, man. Let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to what?
Those guys. And yeah, I don't use VATS. It's not really a thing I do. Even when I'm not properly aiming. Because I may suck at accuracy, but I'm not low enough to use
They ain't going
VATS.
nowhere. We got other shit to deal with.
You hear that? I gotta go take a little walk.
Hey,
I mean, yeah, you can just wait for them to come out, but what's the point in waiting? Pipe revolver rifle. Any different than the pipe revolver I found a minute ago? Maybe a little better. I don't know. It's got a suppressor. That's something.
Nice.
Man,
Hi there.
I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minute.
God damn it.
You owe me.
Yeah, sure thing.
I have my own problems.
Yeah?
That's my business.
All right, fine.
Minutemen.
A month ago,
Jesus.
there were 20 of us.
It's a cruel world.
You think I don't know that?
Better be a good one.
I had a whole fancy plan about fixing up a suit of power armor. And here you are, walking in like some kind of metal miracle. There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school, pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, it's got a minigun, and it seems to be intact. Wearing that armor, you could rip it right off. Then those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Actually, I got a minigun right here. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe
It
our luck's
happens to be
finally
the
turning
exact
around.
minigun and
Once
power
you,
armor that they're
that power
talking
armor,
about.
and that minigun show up outside, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Anybody who's been watching the whole stream saw me go over the church side, jump across the roof, nab the power armor, and then of course take the minigun off the vertibird, so it's literally the same equipment. And then I use that to take out the Olivia Station raiders. And now I have 3 fusion cores. Should be more than enough equipment to take out this Deathclaw. And I mean, it's probably going to be like a level 5 Deathclaw. How pitiful. And you can see, these are the 10mm pistols I dropped here because I was over capacity. It was laughable.
Up here.
And my pipe
Butch,
weapons.
We got somebody up here. See that?
Why don't you get down here?
I'm coming.
Boys have a little talk.
No need to take unnecessary damage. Let's see. Got plenty of Molotovs. Let's take a little jet and just bombard them. Don't know how high I have to throw those, but that seemed to work just fine. Then we'll just take that minigun. Because I can take a stim pack. Woohoo! That was closer than I should have let. Alright. And now I'm at full health again. Somebody's wailing on my dog. Alright. Now that I'm done here, sweep up their ammo. And yeah, I'm on survival difficulty. I think I lost an arm piece. Didn't expect him to hit quite so hard, but I got way too close and didn't set up any landmines like a fool. Would have been a little bit silly to have been killed based off of that, but I'm here still, so it's okay. And if you're wondering why my game got all wonky visually, it's because it's now nighttime, and I took a bunch of drugs. Also, I'm using a NACX Legacy Edition, which has some kind of weird visual effects, but, you know, I generally speaking like the graphical improvements there.
Easy, mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing display.
Wasn't it?
I'm just glad you were on our side.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not close enough. Okay. Yeah, we're not
Stop
friends.
kidding yourself. You're nothing to me.
I am going to be mean to literally
you
every
talk
single
like-
person.
Listen, when we...
I didn't do it.
Hey, you know, you should come...
I got my own problem.
Well,
Don't give me that destiny crap.
if you're...
Shut up. Bullshit. You're trying to play me for...
Oh, no.
I already know where I'm
You told me
going.
nothing. It's all just guesswork.
Look, kid. I'm tired.
And I'm out.
Maybe you'll bring me some chems later.
So, I'll probably dart over to Red Rocket, sleep for, I don't know, a few hours, get myself a few weapon modifications, see if I leveled up, all that kind of stuff. Then I'm going to head right over to Diamond City, blow through some people, get some guns and ammo and whatever else I need. Follow that up with Nick Valentine. I have to go rescue him. That should all take like 10 minutes. I have officially, in 49 minutes, completed what in my previous survival playthrough took 6 hours. Excluding, of course, the Raider gang from America Rising 2. But, you know, what's the difference between an extra 10 minutes and that additional hour that it took in the previous run? So I will be live streaming my modded playthroughs, those survival runs, which are exponentially more difficult. They're a lot more drawn out and tedious, but you know, they're crazy fun. Whereas this is a little boring. It's not entirely enjoyable. Which is, of course, why my mod profile was made to be so incredibly difficult. Normally I'd be dealing with a level 50 Deathclaw at this early of a playthrough, and of course high-level enemies of all varieties. I wouldn't be able to use power armor, wouldn't be able to use a minigun because I can't walk around with heavy equipment. And that's fixed. Should be easy enough. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my fusion core just in case. I don't think that'll be a problem, but let's see. Turn on that. There we go. Now we can craft. Just going to open up this back room. Create a bed. Doesn't need to be anything special, but sleep a few hours. 9-10 hours. We'll breeze through that and then see what I can do about making some weapons. And I don't know. I may actually try to beat the entire game in the next 2 hours. I'm not a speedrunner or anything. I have no idea how to do any exploits in this game. That's not the kind of person I am. I feel like if you have to use exploits on Fallout, you're probably in a worse position than you should be. But let's see. Got automatic receiver, hardened receiver for better damage. How much adhesive do I have though? 12. I would prefer a good rifle. Reflex sights, glowing light frame. Let's go with a hardened receiver. Standard stock is fine. Let's go with a quick eject mag. Already did that. Bayonet, that'll be okay. Don't really need that. Definitely don't need that. Long barrel, nice. Standard receiver, let's go with hardened. Short stock, that'll be fine. Do I need a stock? Probably don't need a stock, but I'll use it anyway. Short scope, reflex sights, let's not do that. Small bayonet, won't need that. Anything on the minigun? No. Army paint? Should I use a paint job? Brotherhood of Steel, Enclave, Gunner, Institute. And hello to those of you who have recently joined. I'm going... This is going to be an Institute playthrough, I think, because it'll just be more fun to fight the Brotherhood of Steel. Let's see. 2 versus 3. I'm not going to waste my time on that. Okay. So, do I have new armor? Do I have any level ups? Let's see. Damage resistance of 10. I would actually prefer my endurance because I'm going to be in power armor anyway. And... Let's see. Need to reach level 11 for that. Rifleman. I think these are considered rifles. I'll go ahead and grab Rifleman also. And you will notice I've lost my damage buffs, so my damage is going to be a lot lower than it was previously. And always apply your used cores. Once you get to really close to empty, if you're at like 3% or something like that, jump out of your power armor and take out the fusion core and replace it with something that's full or higher. You know, 50-60% is fine, but you don't want to actually use up the entirety of the fusion core because you can sell them for 200 caps regardless, which, mind you, is not going to be incredibly helpful either way. It's 200 caps, it's pretty much useless, but you can, so might as well. Another trick to not using up fusion core is walking. If you walk in Fallout 4, it does not use up any fusion core power. It doesn't matter what else you're doing, as long as you're not like using VATS or whatever. Anything that uses AP will use up some of your fusion core, but if you're walking, it's not a problem. You could walk across the entirety of the Commonwealth on one fusion core. It'll last you the whole time. It's great. Just a couple measly tips from a guy who's played way too much Fallout 4. which was done when I was like 18 and I was living in the woods. Back in the good old days when my rent was only $500. Can't get that anymore. Can hardly get a carton of eggs for $500 anymore. We look at the numbers in the Fallout games and it's like, oh yeah, $13,000 for a toy, and yeah, we're getting there. It's fast approaching at this point. Do I have the charisma for mugging? I don't. I won't worry about it though. I should. That's at 25. I should raise. Let's see here, because I need lock picking, right? I should raise my perception. Because I'm going to need lock picking, but I also need to raise my charisma so that I can get the Lone Wanderer perk, because that will vastly mitigate the amount of damage that enemies are doing to me.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything.
And have your gun out.
Junk is done to my boy.
Easy there, Mr.
And then just
Power
line
Armor.
these
This
guys
doesn't
up.
involve you.
Oh, doesn't it?
I'm calling it right here. This world can officially bite my ass.
Hey, we all got problems, all right?
And you've got more.
I'm just trying to collect on what's owed to me. Don't suppose you feel like helping us out?
You know, I
Use
do.
an extra gun, or maybe you talk some sense into Trudy.
I'm in, dude. I'm in.
If I help, I expect to get paid.
I'm not here to haggle.
Mm-hmm.
You're not here to live either.
I'll talk to her. Maybe we can work this out.
I appreciate it. If things go sideways,
Right.
Sorry. Should have just run.
Love it. Alright. For a few 308 rounds, I'll take it.
Excuse me.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you.
He's got some great sarcastic
If
lines.
you ever need
Uh-huh. I've got a few minutes to browse.
a little bit of everything.
Let's see. Got 308s, got 50 missiles, fusion cores. I don't really need to buy fusion cores though. 45 caliber, 606 caps. Yeah, screw it. Why not? I'll buy what I can. And then I'm out. Then once I get a Thompson off of those, what do they call them? Triggermen. I will be in a great position. Love the 45. Glorious. Alright. Move it along. Let's go ahead and check up here. See if there's anything. Sometimes there's a Yaogwai in here. This time there's a small child.
Hi there.
Hi, mister.
She's one of those types. How's it going, Clinton?
Excuse me.
Huh?
They are very rude.
Dad,
Alright.
I really miss Mom.
I know, kiddo. I miss her too.
Too good to talk to me, I see. Alright. I know for a fact I can't
Won't be
get
able
into
to make
this. But that's okay. Let's see if I can get at that power armor that's over here. I bet my stats are way too low, but that's alright as well. Anything in here? Ooh. Ammo. Always check everything. There's pretty much nothing that costs anything in this game, so that's great. And
Won't be able to hack this.
can't get in there. Save that for later. About 1 day I've been alive. For the past 1 hour I've been playing. I thus far have taken very little damage. I got hurt pretty bad during that Deathclaw fight, but I don't know, I was down to like 25% health or something like that for about 3 seconds. I've hit the radio station Olivia, I've taken out the Deathclaw in Concord, and now I'm over here. And I have been just mad reckless. Anybody who's been watching this has seen me just waltz around. I'm not trying to survive to any degree. I'm just out here demonstrating how easy it is to play this game. Got myself some extra ammo. No Shanka hat to a rocket. Excellent. I'm used to my modded profile, so to me, this is nothing. This is just a cakewalk. I mean, normally I would be taking tons of fire from Corvega Assembly. These guys won't even detect me. I could shoot him down from right here. He wouldn't even do anything about it. Really, what I'm doing in this survival run is just demonstrating the differences between my modded profile and the survival runs that I'm going to do for that, and vanilla survival difficulty, which are astronomical. Normally, I wouldn't even use power armor because I have classic power armor training, which stops you from being able to obtain it at all until you've received training. And I can't use miniguns like I am now because, of course, I don't have power armor, and you can't use heavy weapons in my mod list unless you have power armor. Like, you can, but you can't run around easily like I'm doing here. Yeah, you have to walk because the weapon's just too heavy. Even if you have, you know, 8 or 9 in strength, it doesn't matter. You're not carrying it off. And then there is a way up this way. And before I do that, because like I mentioned before, my power armor's, my fusion core is going to run out because I'm using it like a madman. And I want to swap that before it gets too low. Mostly because I expect there to be a fight at some point in the near future. I know it's got 7% left on it, but I don't care. It's not going to bother me to lose a few percent. But I can sell it for 200 caps, get some ammo. So, if you take this, there's another fusion core, I think. I know there's power armor up here. It's T45, so it's nothing special. But I'm pretty sure it has a fusion core, and it's free. So you can just waltz up, grab the thing, and mosey on out of there. Is that a full suit of T45 cherry power armor? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. And look, there's a crate. Psycho. Alright. Yep, fusion core. And let's see. That is full. I'm just going to leave this power armor here, and I will retrieve it at some point when mine is broken. It is always nice feeling like a god. And then there's another one over yonder. I'm always careful in this location. There's 2 or 3. There's a couple more up there, that way. And I could pick them up. Actually, I might go looking for landmines. That might be my plan. So long as I can avoid ghouls. Not because I can't take them, just because it would be a hassle that I don't need. There we go. Now we have 3 landmines. Maybe 4. I don't know. And I am off to Diamond City, where I will drop in, get some stuff that I probably don't need, and then go to the Triggermen, take them out, and rescue Nick Valentine, because I am trying to complete the entire game in the next 3 or 4 hours. I'm pretty much hoping to just speed run to some degree the entirety of this survival run. I don't think it's going to be all that hard. I don't know how long it takes to beat the campaign, but it might take me, I don't know, 8 hours total. So if I don't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. Famous last words, he says. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like I'm not killable. I've experienced that with the Deathclaw. It took a pretty sizable portion of my health out and broke one of my power armor pieces, so it's not like I'm invulnerable. But compared to how I normally play the game, this is just so much easier. Like, I wouldn't even approach Diamond City in my normal playthrough because it just wouldn't go well. like, there's... In my modded profile, every single super mutant has like a 90% chance of having a minigun. Miniguns, which can kill you in 3 or 4 bullets. I'm not allowed to have power armor in that mod list. I just can't obtain one until I'm at least able to reach Bunker Hill, which is virtually impossible because, like I said, miniguns everywhere. Real AI means that everyone will be able to detect you no matter where you go or what you do. And I've got False Souls active, so even if I get into a fight like this, I can't just stand around and, you know, fiddle with my weapons and decide what I want. They would definitely not be standing there acting like nothing's going on as I'm standing here shooting at them. And shotguns in my mod list, even though they're not completely deadly at long range, are completely capable of causing bleed damage. So, it pretty much makes life suck. And doing this would do nothing to power armor in my mod list. There's another one. Easy kill. So yeah, it's not like I'm invincible, but damn near. That's my dog. Skull bandana. Does that do anything for me? Nope. Also, right here, this guy wouldn't have had Raider power armor in my mod list. He would have Hellcat power armor. And it would be pretty much impenetrable because I've got Bastion power armor enabled as well.
Bingo.
Boop. Try and save my editing for a little bit here. I'm probably going to have to censor a few things, you know, some profanity and some of that music, but shouldn't take me too long. Alright. A little bit of that. Get myself my first submachine gun. And then, there's a landmine in here. And then another one. Look at that. A long, hardened 10mm pistol. So I can get rid of my old one. And replace that in my quick menu. Alright. And then, if I'm not mistaken, there's usually fusion cores in here. Sometimes there's not, but I'm checking it.
Got it.
Nope, some 308 ammo though, and some fusion cells, so good enough for me. Buff out. And some gum. Also, based off of my perks in my normal run, I would be getting 10% XP from anything that I do other than killing, which makes leveling up pretty much impossible, along with my other perks. So, I also have a level cap in my normal modded playthrough that stops me at level 60. So even if I did try to get high level, it wouldn't do anything. Whereas this is vanilla. I have no level cap, I have no limitations, I can do whatever I want. Effectively. And I think my damage ratios are getting up again, which is nice. And then while they're dealing with that, oh right, it pauses when I'm doing my lockpicking. That's another thing I'm not accustomed to.
Sweet.
Just imagine that, if you were actually trying to get into a place and time would just stop. Oh, there's two of you? Short hunting rifle. I don't really need it, but I'll take it. Alright. Let's unlock that for fun. And then I don't think there's really anything else I need here. Maybe some ammo. And I'll just go through this way. I think my fusion core is starting to run out, but these guys don't have miniguns, so they are at a significant disadvantage. Still not going to pull my minigun out, though. I feel like that would just be redundant. I need that for radiation resistance. He's dead. Okay. Oh. That was narrow. What did he hit me with? I'm gonna give that a second to recover. What do I got? Peckish. I'm hungry, so my endurance is down a little bit. Again, closer than I would have liked. So I guess when I'm taking damage, I'm going to take a lot of damage. Caffeinates. That may lower my overall damage a little bit. Time for me to start being marginally careful. I don't know what they're wielding, so... I'm going to go with a higher damage weapon. Let's see, this thing does 22, that does that, and then I'm going to go over here, because I don't mind taking lots of drugs, and then I'm going to take this guy out. He's got something sizable. Not risking it. I've already been playing for an hour, I don't want to look too silly. Fall? I think he just fell. I'm out of ammo. Back to my 45. There we go. I heard somebody else around here. I'm guessing he's somewhere around. And that's done. What do you got for me? Resolute. Time slows down for a moment when chambering the final round in the magazine. So, in other words, keep low ammo capacity. That'll be easy. Alright. And I do have some negative visual effects when I'm using narcotics in the game, so I do want to get away from doing that. But I gotta get my armor rate raised a little bit, take some stuff. Alright.
Excuse me.
Damn. Not afraid of mutants, huh? You're our kind of guy.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's alright. Human skull. I only need one of those. Some cram. Okay. So now, in the short hour that I've been playing the game, I've pretty much decimated everything in my way. And I've only come close to dying twice. I gotta be more attentive to my HP bar, though.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. You want in?
Just traveling through.
T-45 looks cooler than I usually anticipate.
What's that?
I don't know, maybe it's the
said
lighting.
You're a traitor up
But
from
I love it.
Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store?
I don't, but okay.
You hear that, Danny?
Let's just go ahead.
You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right.
It's apparently tougher to skip this dialogue than
me a minute.
other ones. Normally I just click down on the D-pad and it skips through pretty much
Better head
everything.
inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
I don't take orders from you.
Whoa, take it easy. Yikes. You, come along whenever you're ready.
Alright.
Who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious,
Rabble-rousing slanderer. I haven't heard that one 100,000 times. Okay. Look at that, I'm already level 7. Doop-de-doo-doo. I am probably going to find somewhere to sleep. I think it's getting late in game. Let's see. Got 4:20 p.m. I guess I'll be fine. Maybe, maybe not. I'll have to check my
Anyone
stats.
is one of those things. It's the secretary of
That is smart.
her and her.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that for raiders only. The combat zone. I'd stay clear if I was you.
Time to fix up this power armor. I'm sure it took some serious damage. Not too bad there. I don't even think that's worth modifying. Alright, and then I just take out my fusion core for a minute. I can sell the old one. It's only got 7%.
We buy and sell everything
Got a
to
good
everyone.
handful of them.
You? I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
Uh-huh.
One Statue of David impression coming up.
Good. Good. Now just answer me one simple question. Are you human? Because I will not serve a synth.
Human as the day I was born.
Well, you do look human enough. But I'll be watching you. I have eyes like a... Well, they're good eyes. Got it? Alright. We can do business, but no funny stuff.
Alright,
I've got a few
let's
minutes
see what
to
we can
browse.
find.
Here's what we got.
Anything good? Mostly looking for ammo here. No 5mm rounds. I don't have a whole lot in the way of money. Not gonna give up any of my frag mines. I think my 5mm is all out on that. Could be useful. 45 caliber maybe. Probably gonna end up using my 38 a lot. Army helmet can go. Get rid of some of these drugs. Mostly things like that I don't need a lot of. Nuka-Cola, couple medics, one of those. I like having Jet around for when I'm being dumb and get myself nearly killed. I'm apparently very low on junk. I'll sell that those old modifications. Any energy weapons on you? That wouldn't be a bad thing to invest in. Get myself a laser pistol or maybe a laser rifle if I can find one. Yeah, I'm thinking look for a rifle.
Don't walk outside the wall undefended. New guy, am I right?
You aren't wrong.
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
Well, it's good to have
Uh-huh. I've got a few minutes to browse.
everything.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Got a big boy. I don't have 16,000 caps accessible to me, but if I did, probably wouldn't spend it on that. An anti-material rifle would be nice. That's pretty inexpensive. Comparatively, if I'm able to do a lot more damage, get rid of all those shotgun shells that are totally useless to me. 61 caps there. Get rid of that old fusion core. Not a whole lot of money there, but my charisma is pretty much in the negatives, so that's probably the cause of that. Got 308 caliber. Still not going to have a whole lot of money, so I'll hold off on that for now. It's got a submachine gun. Powerful sniper rifle. So nothing there. Maybe I should have gone and done that Brotherhood of Steel quest. Maybe I'll go and do that in a minute.
Hey, swata, 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 can hit.
Alright, yep. I think I'm going to move right along and go take out the guys at, what is it? What is that vault? I think it's number 14 or something. The one that Nick Valentine's in. Should be easy enough. Get myself some ammo. I'll have to be marginally careful so that I don't get killed, but my power armor's back up to snuff, so should be fine there. Take a look at my stats, see what I'm looking at. Mildly dehydrated, that's from taking all those stim packs. Jet addiction, -1 agility is not going to be great for me in the long run. Weakness. Take 20% more damage. Wish it told me what that one's from. I have not played survival difficulty very extensively. Let's see. Probably drink some water. Which I apparently don't have any. Okay. Next mission, find somebody who has water. Don't know how difficult that one's gonna be, but probably not very.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Maybe I can just drink some Nuka-Cola or something. Something to help with weakness. I got poison damage, damage resistance, water. He's got purified water. That'll cost a lot. Jeez. Do I have glass bottles? I don't. Okay. New plan. I'm going to sleep, go get some glass bottles from the hardware store, and then go on my mission.
Only one thing worth buying in the dugout inn, and that's the booze.
Just gotta eat.
All right.
Radim, I need to talk. Just a minute, Yekim. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters. A Mirelurk!
A Mirelurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
Radim! I forgot you was there, Yefim. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
Well, that seems like a waste of time.
Jesus bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
Let's see here. I don't think I actually get a room from him. I might have just wasted my time, too. Okay, okay. Guy that sells the rooms.
Oh, a customer. Need a room?
Yep, 10 caps.
Deal.
You're in room 2, just through the door.
It's a bargain. You feel like quite the target if you're wearing that. Probably don't need to sleep 12 hours, but let's say 10. Get us some morning light going. Anytime. Okay, fatigue, I think just raised, so that's something. Mildly dehydrated, peckish, all that. I feel like this is just more tedious than it is hard. Let's go with a Nuka-Cola. Then I will need to cook some food. Got cram, that's something. Nuka-Cola, caffeinated, feel less tired. Jet addiction's not great. Weakness, I'm going to a doctor. Before I do that though, that's going to put in the fullest one, which is not what I want. I want the one that I was using before. That way I can drain that bad boy. Okay. So it's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning in game now, and I can head on my mission. I think I'll be fine. Take out a handful of raiders at the hardware store. I just need glass bottles. That way I can refill those and be totally fine with hydration, because I'm not spending 63 caps on bottled water. And it takes way too long to generate your own bottled water. It takes way too many materials. There's no point. I'm just going to go, get my own, bottle it up.
Something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem.
It's like liquid gold. And it is going to be dark when I go out there, so better have my weapon ready. I don't know, is there anything more dangerous when it's night in-game? I don't know if there's any, like, modifiers for that in the vanilla form. I think there's, what, 5, 6 raiders at this location? Shouldn't be hard. Doesn't it? I mean, I feel like everything looks spookier at night. And I don't know what it is. Every time I try to do a survival playthrough, my lighting is just ultra dark and spooky. And that is the sound of a person trying to extort you. She's not hurt. And this one's actually really easy. Instead of going to the front, you go to the back. And that is why I don't use VATS. Rush 'em. Yep. Then we'll see if I can get some cool dialogue. Yeah, I'm using NACX Legacy, so it gets pretty dark. Alright, caps lock.
What's taking so long? I know I just saw someone out there.
This one looked like a good mark, so just shut up and wait!
Maybe they went around back. Should we go check the loading dock?
Don't be stupid! We got 2 guys back there. I thought I told you to shut up!
But what if...
Hey! Told you to stop talking! Say another word, and I will make sure that you don't annoy me ever again.
Seriously, though, what if... Hey! Hey! What the hell?
What? I warned him! Now shut up and make sure you're ready!
And that is what I was waiting for. Let them do the hard work. I guess I can turn on my light again. No problems with that. There's probably one or two. And he's pretty much dead. He might be on fire, in fact.
Just had to play hero, huh?
Whoa. And this is why I gotta be careful. That guy's pretty tough. Alright, I'm gonna avoid some conflict here for a second. And he has got a lot of health. Jeez. I think that guy was about to do me in. And I am addicted to Jet, so I don't think that did anything to him. Okay. There we go. That was closer than I would like, as usual. 308. Never a good round to get hit by. Never, never get shot by a 308 when you have the choice. Alrighty. And then I don't think there's anybody else in here, but there could be, so I'm gonna go check the front. Got some dirty water. Awesome. Some equipment. Get my level up a little more.
Nice.
I've never had to hide behind a refrigerator before. That's a new one. You are severely dehydrated. That's okay. I can fix that. Try and get around here.
Lock's really
That's
strong.
locked up tight. Vodka, Bovrov's best moonshine, some 44 caliber ammo, military ammo bag. That's a good one to have.
Hell yeah.
Looks like that is the key to the door that I was at before. Probably. If not, I'll be mildly disappointed, but okay. There we go, we're in. Free war money.
Won't be able to pick
Master
this.
safe I can't get into. A bottle cap mine will be nice. If we get into any altercations with a Deathclaw. And I probably should have stopped at the doctor before I came out here, because I'm taking 20% more damage than I should, or otherwise would. Which is probably why that guy gave me so much trouble before. I should be more careful, though. Alright. 10mm, nice large amount of ammo. Herbal stimulant. Purified water I'll take right now. Alright, what's my carry capacity at? 194 already. That's not good. Alright, don't think there's anybody in here. Should be game. Get us some duct tape. Fuses won't really do us any good, but that's okay. Some economy wonder glue. Not gonna take a blowtorch because it'll be too heavy. Might take those, might have to drop them though. Really looking for water bottles, but I'm not seeing any. Thought there would be more. And I do need to bear in mind that there's a lady outside. When I step out, she's going to attack me, and I don't want to accidentally get killed. That would be silly. I can't carry more. Okay. I'm going to drop that one. That's the miscellaneous section. Office desk fan. I've probably got too many cans of tape. Or not tape, paint. I have too much paint. Thought I picked up more of those, but that's okay. Okay, before I do this, I'm gonna go mix up some paint. That will actually get my level a little higher if I can turn in that quest. And I'm fairly positive there's nobody else inside, so all goes well, I should be fine. Alright, green paint added. Oh, that fusion core is nearly empty. It is actually on 0. You're probably going to see me hop in and out of this power armor a whole lot throughout the course of this playthrough because I don't want to die and have to repeat all of this progress. Baseball. Get some leather. Alright, then I gotta swing around to the front of the building, knock off that chick at the front, and head on back to the doctor. It could be a little bit too early yet, but I don't know. Probably have to do a little bit of maintenance on this here power armor. Should be fine. And we're like an hour into this survival playthrough, and I still haven't died. It's pretty nice. I've even taken on a Deathclaw. I haven't been hiding from anything. Anybody who's been watching me do this has just watched me pretty much walk over everybody that I fight. There have been some close calls, mind you. Deathclaw almost got me. Super Mutants almost got me. The Raiders almost got me. A couple of times. But overall, it's been going really well. Huh, there's another way in. For the sneaky of us. Ah, she's not even over here. I'm okay with that. One less fight. Oh, my buff out wore out. So I had something on me that was a little heavy. I probably shouldn't dump my minigun, but okay. I don't need it, it's okay. I'll probably end up switching to a rifle anyway. I prefer accuracy. And see, if I was a better live streamer, I would have already set myself up with some music, but I'm terrible. I also think that my in-game exhaustion is pretty crazy high at this point. It's taking up a lot of my AP meter. Got a lot of debuffs on me. And if those guys were able to give me some trouble, I'm probably not going to have the easiest time in the world facing the Raiders in that vault. They're gonna be a problem. And with my charisma being as low as it is, I don't know that I'm gonna get out there all right. Also, these guys are going to make me wait to do stuff, I think. I don't know that the doctor actually will attend to me if these guys are fighting.
What have you done with the real riot? Help me! Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over.
Jeez, Mo.
He would have killed me.
Yeah, you probably would have.
Damn paranoia.
Hey, who hasn't engaged in a little friendly attempted fratricide?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need a minute.
It's the hairstyle. It's a terrible choice.
Move along.
Doctor?
Oh, what a mess.
Yeah?
Oh, what a mess.
Yeah, he's not gonna help me. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, nobody's gonna help me. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna leave my power armor over here, though. Without a fusion core. Because I don't think that the Bobrov brothers are going to attack me. Seems unlikely. Always keep your armor in a good state. As long as you're capable of it.
24-hour service. Only at Diamond City Surplus.
I don't think I can actually wait, but I can sleep. And I didn't get a single bottle of water, not a single empty bottle in that entire location. I don't even know why I bothered going over there at this point. That was not good. It was supposed to be way more beneficial than it was. I bet my room's still on rent, though. Let's see. I've got adrenaline, really weak. Weakness, probably from jet addiction. Severely dehydrated. Periodic damage, that's not going to be good. I need, apparently... Let's see, I've got... Could get Life Giver. I need a higher charisma, though. And that will set me up pretty nicely. Now that I've got the Lone Wanderer perk, I'll take 15% less damage, so that mitigates a lot of that weakness that I had previously, and my carry capacity is up by 50, so long as I don't have a companion with me. As I get these upper levels, though, I'll be able to get less and less damage, more carry capacity, and I will just not travel with people, because that just sounds awful. Unless it's specifically quest-related, but I don't think that quests really count. Unless you actually accept somebody as a companion, in which case it's a different story. Alright, so probably eat some food, right? No, not hungry. Okay. A lot more stats to look at when you're playing it like this, but I've got a little bit of Nuka-Cola. Can't say as it would hurt me too much to take that, but I should probably sleep just a couple of hours. I think it's 3. Well, I could probably get away with 2. Alright. Not dead, so that's something. Alright. Tension's definitely getting higher as I've been doing this. You know, I usually do play with Fall Souls enabled. I'm used to that. And it's... I've got to say, I probably would not be alive at this point if it weren't for the fact that I don't have Fall Souls enabled. That's been a bit of a lifesaver for me.
Newcomer, huh? Talk to Abbott at the wall if you want.
It's not even like I'm that good at video games. I'm a pretty casual gamer. Like, this is the first time I've played a video game for fun in a good long while, other than playing my modded profiles, which are kind of hit or miss as far as enjoyment
Go over your
goes.
symptoms with me.
I don't know how much money I have. Cure health, 40.
I'm pretty beat up.
Scrapes and bruises. But it's probably a good idea to get them fixed up.
Okay. Yeah, Fall Souls, really nice mod. I love it, honestly.
Now, was there anything else bothering
But this is specifically a vanilla run for survival gameplay.
Take better care of yourself in the future.
It's to demonstrate the differences between my normal gameplay and this, which is just much easier. Jet addiction I'm not worried about. Okay, so weakness is gone. Go ahead and cook some stuff. Beverages, purified water, I need 3 dirty water for. So I'll start collecting those. Deathclaw stakes. Raise my agility once I'm actually in the dungeon. Increase my carry capacity when I need to. Meat and hound chops will take away some of that radiation. Not a whole lot, but still better than nothing. And I think I'll be done there. And then how many caps do I have? Not a whole lot, I don't think. I am severely dehydrated, so I'm going to go ahead and drink whatever I can, because it's mitigating all of my intelligence at this point. And anytime that I take a stim pack, it's going to lower the amount of hydration I have, which is why I'm so low at this point. So I should focus on taking things like blood packs and things like that. I also need to acquire glass bottles. It's going to be a high priority. I could
Everything you need.
theoretically go and get some water
custom
from that
hardware?
kid.
We got a free workbench for all your modifications.
Sometimes you gotta wonder.
Scopes,
Does anyone
flip
fight back?
barrel.
Institute has to have energy.
He's around here somewhere, and then I can talk to Abbott at the wall, give him that green paint.
Shang, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why is a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard, Shang.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water, and I'll do it without your interference, thank you very much. Water! Get your
No
fresh
loiter.
water here. Hey there, purified water. You won't find this
My
out
kinda
in the
kid.
Commonwealth.
You know, I think there is, but
Let's see what you got.
let's see if he has anything bottled. Not too terrible of a price for my ventures. Get myself a few bottles at least. And it's okay, I'll come away with plenty of money in the long run. We're just getting started. I mean, this is still the first 2 hours, so... And then Abbott is over at the wall.
Don't touch the paint.
You know, I won't.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Thinking you need a little...
I
Happy
don't
to
know
help
what he
out.
said.
You see this
Okay.
paint? Hardware.
Only if you throw in some more money.
A good Samaritan.
Alright,
Actually, I
alright.
already have some paint right here.
Well, ain't that the end all be?
Right.
I got nothing. This is why you need charisma. Something I am sorely lacking. Alright. So, I am still in a bit of a predicament. Let's see if
Got small arms, long arms,
Nick
and
Valentine's assistant will offer to pay me. I'm gonna go rescue him either way, but hopefully I'll be able to get some money out of it. Or maybe they have a sink. If I can borrow their sink, that would be nice.
Oh, Nick.
Nope, no sink. What kind of person has a business without a sink?
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain.
Alright.
I know you must be...
You don't get it.
Okay.
Don't worry, I can help.
There's an old vault down there.
Mm-hmm. I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and...
Uh-huh.
Alright. Let's get back to the action. Spent enough time dinking around doing tedious things like gathering water. Want to get back to the fight. Long load time fix. I definitely will include that if I continue live streaming
You read the paper?
here. Because that takes way too long. Gonna fix up my power armor for me or try to steal it? One of those. Well. Either way, I'm out.
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed. You won't regret it.
The latest news from the Commonwealth.
Okay, so a quick summary for those of you who are just joining in. I've already taken out the Raiders and Deathclaw at Concord. I've taken out the USAF satellite station, and I've done some fighting around the Diamond City area, and I have now secured my armor again. It's back up to snuff. There's a little bit of damage on the chest piece, but I am going to go and rescue Nick Valentine. Hopefully this will not be the end of me, but I am not going to put my chips on that one. The odds are pretty high that I get killed here. I no longer have any minigun ammo, so I went ahead and dropped my minigun. And I do have a number of guns. I don't think that I'm going to run out of ammo. And I should be able to do a good amount of damage as long as I'm precise with my accuracy. I'm not going to waste any time on VATS because my stats are too low in those fields. The only things I really have anything placed in are intelligence, endurance, and strength. And because of dehydration, I think my intelligence is fairly low at this point as well. So I'm going to go ahead and gamble it by drinking much of my remaining water. Which means I need to avoid getting shot at all. I need to not take drugs. I need to be very, very cautious. Because if I don't have the intelligence stat on my side, I'm going to get way less XP, and I won't be able to level up in a timely fashion, which will prevent me from surviving. But I do now have the Lone Wanderer perk, which is going to be a major boon throughout this playthrough. It lowers my damage intake by 15%, which should be a major buff, given that before I was playing with 20% decrease damage resistance. So I think I'll be okay. I'm just going to avoid anything that could potentially kick my ass. Such as those ghouls there. Probably a good thing to sidestep. Which I don't have to be like overly cautious or anything, but just basically walk around where they are. Then there are going to be some dogs. I can pretty much avoid them as well. But I do not want to go too far to the left, because that would put me in super mutant territory. And there's that one with the rocket launcher. That freaked me out. I thought I was about to get a physics bug that would kill me.
What's up, asshole?
Nope. Not wasting my time on that. I'm going to avoid any unnecessary conflict still, because I just don't want to take any more hits. I don't know how it is that my character is being debuffed, though, by being shot. I mean, that seems a little ludicrous, honestly. I'm wearing power armor, so I mean, none of the bullets should realistically be doing me any physical harm. Otherwise, the armor would be broken, I imagine. Let's see if I can't find anything useful in here. Like beer bottles, finally. Found us some beer bottles. And why do I need beer bottles? Because we're playing survival. And I can fill those bad boys up to fight my dehydration. And I can do that right not here. There's no nozzle. That's awesome. I'll fill it up somewhere. Okay. Toaster. Things. There's stuff. Okay. Stock. Salt shaker. Okay. Hopefully there will be something I can use up here. Jet buff out. Could be useful. Dirty army helmet stuff. I don't need any of that. I will want to find a faucet, though. There should definitely be one inside the vault, so I shouldn't have any problem with that as long as I can kick my way through those guys. I could go into Huber's Comics, but that's risky. I don't know how strong ghouls are in this version of the game. And I know I usually get pretty swarmed by them. That could be problematic. I think we're closing in on the end of the second hour, though, and I still haven't died, so that's impressive enough. Gotta be careful of landmines here. I'm gonna avoid that pretty thoroughly. And that's a dead end. Okay. And I'm just gonna mosey around. Should be nice and easy getting over here. I'm not going to upset Swan at all. Just going to avoid him. No need for unnecessary battling. Boston Common. It's this whole area, I guess. I could pick a better time to go in and take on some Mirelurks, but that's a cool location to hit. A lot of good loot in there. I probably should have invested in some hand grenades, but hopefully these guys will have some. Yeah, the long load time fix, once I get out of game, I'll add that, because these are taking way too long. Usually only takes like 20 or 30 seconds. And I'm going to try and hit these guys about as hard as I physically can. Wow, that does no damage. Resolute pipe bolt action. I don't know, I think I might switch over to a more automatic firearm priority. I think this will be fine now.
Crew was the best decision we've
And do I have Molotov? That'll work.
Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. We caught that detective snooping around, and what does he do? Locks him up. Like he ain't got the balls to just kill him.
Well, don't let him.
That'll do, and I will stay back here. Actually, before I do that, that way you're not coming out.
He's here for the detective. Ice him.
And then I think they'll just follow me right into it, won't they? Could be wrong. If I just get back as far as I can.
Where'd he go? Which one of you lost him?
Wait,
huh?
did they seriously lose track of me? I have no stealth stats whatsoever, and they seriously lost track of me. That's...
Yeah.
I mean, they're not even looking. Okay, I was wrong. They're not going to come looking for me. Jeez. They just... Yeah. They did. I have a big light on my head.
What was that?
I'm going to go kill this guy first. That's embarrassing. Bet this guy's not even looking for me. Guts for garters, eh? I somehow doubt it. Alright, so I'm starting to feel more confident. Really thought that was not going to go as well as it did. Let's see. It's not like a bomb, is it? Okay.
That's it.
Okay, noodle cup. That could be something. A little bit of duct tape. Can't get into that, but there's a bottle of water. Woohoo. Alright, next group's probably going to be slightly harder, but I think I'll be alright. Just take it slow. And I apparently can back out at any time I want. So, there is probably grenades somewhere around here, right? Like, gotta be attached to something. Attached to this? Makeshift bomb? Is that all? Alright. Get myself a sneak attack in. I'm not gonna duke it out with him slow. Undercover. Hopefully lure them in for some damage. I think they're staying back though. Smart. It's not going to be too incredibly hard to take these guys out, but there's more of them, so... Jeez, they're not giving up though. That light in my face. Save those 45 calibers. Alright. They're gonna give me trouble. And like I said, probably don't want to use any more stim packs. Use like blood packs or something to restore my health. That was a whole lot of them. Alright, got those, got that. 45s. That was a pretty good lump sum of those guys. Should not be a whole lot more out here. More beer bottles. Raw gold right there. When you're playing on survival mode, always pick up any empty bottles you find, even if they're beer bottles, because you can fill them up with purified water, and that will be your boon. Not only does it increase your health, but it keeps you from becoming dehydrated, which prevents you from, of course, dying from negative effects. It is a little weird, though, that you drink purified water and it doesn't give you an empty bottle back. I feel like that would be a nice little benefit there. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Cram. I don't want to carry too much food, because there could be things that I want here, like guns or steel, aluminum, things that I need for crafting. And my plan is to not stop for any sort of like settlement building unless I'm actually forced to do so. I'm pretty much trying to just one-shot the entire game. So I'm going to move to from here to wherever else they send me, do all of the Nick Valentine stuff, and then in short order I'll be doing the Brotherhood of Steel quest line. You know, I just realized I forgot to pick up my landmine too. I would love to go in and attack these guys, but... There we are. Okay. I don't think that was too detrimental to me. A little bit of ammo loss, but all in all, pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. Still got plenty of fusion core. And let's check my stats, see if there's anything I need. Parched and peckish, but we've got plenty of both. Eat some cram and drink some water.
Now, shoot! Shoot!
Yeah, why not?
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use the whole fucking spray and pray. You'll pay for that, wise guy.
Well, that's one more debuff. Well, adrenaline is higher. Jet addiction's still good. I don't know why I just, oh. I hit caps lock, that's on me. Alright, some Rad X to sell, that'll be good. This place is a little tense. Maybe I'm overestimating it, maybe I can kind of dial back the tension in my mind, but I'm starting to feel the pressure moving through here. Because, like, this is a totally open area. It's a little weird that they can't see me. Yeah, I'm standing here in power armor. They'll just run right at me. Alright. Yeah, I think I was probably taking on a little too much pressure, just thinking that these guys were going to be real tough bastards, but thus far they haven't been really any difficulty at all. Of course, I've been careful, so maybe I should just keep that up. But, like, that guy was 3 bullets. Okay, I think we're good here. Almost done, so that'll be nice. And then I think probably after I'm done taking on these guys, I'll stop the stream for the time being, probably pick it back up tomorrow, take on the rest of this. And I don't know, maybe I will take it kind of slow. Take the next 4 days or whatever and beat the entire game. Not really try to rush it too much. I mean, made really good progress thus far. Yeah, this is definitely on survival. And I mean, it's been going really well. Vault 114 jumpsuit. Why does that look like the new textures? Weird. Eh, it doesn't matter. I'll be fine.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry?
I'm gonna miss, but... Oh. Got an actual adversary here, not just some easy-go-lucky guy. That missed. I am not in a good place. I'm in the open. Get to cover. Alright, I'm better now. And we're done. I should have definitely picked a better way to fight that guy. He was a lot tougher than I expected. Okay. You get the disparities between these guys who are completely feeble, and they take like 2 bullets, and then you get these other guys that are like on the verge of decapitation, and they're holding their own heads on by a string.
Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes before they realize...
I was never gonna walk away without Nick. I mean, come on, that's what I'm here for. You know, him and this here bobblehead. Alright, Nick.
Ah, my knight in shining armor.
Aren't I just?
Why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb. An old private eye.
For the views. It's complicated.
I need you to find someone, but it's complicated. I don't exactly know where.
Well, I've done job. I've been cooped up. Anyway, you got.
Alright, so that's that.
Malone's crew here used to be small time.
And now there's a gun at my side. Hopefully that won't give me, that won't take away my benefits from the Lone Wanderer perk. If it does, I might actually be in trouble at some point here. If not, then hey, I just have an extra gun on my side and I'll be totally fine. Get that gear.
Owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vault. Perfect hideout.
It ain't wrong. Yeah, I think we have some texture remnants from my other mod profile.
I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
Hard and loud, to check on the prisoners. Why does that take so fucking long, huh?
Worst landmines ever. Not as bad as I thought, though. Beautiful thing about survival difficulty is that I can still switch to whatever weapon I want and just be unfair. And I totally forget that I can do things like that because, you know, I'm used to playing with Fall Souls on. That is just so much nicer. And then I can just switch right back to the same weapon that I was using before and start decimating with that. You know, I could play this game in an entirely more cheap and meaningless way than I have been. Just really trounce everybody. I'll try to not do that as much as I can, because, you know, it's a little unfair that I can stop time and they can't. But, you know, there's going to be times where I'm going to take advantage of it, because I'm also trying to do this in a relatively quick way. Really just demonstrating the differences between the two mod lists, and I know I've said it a few times now, but I don't think anybody's going to sit here and watch me for 2 straight hours as I play Fallout 4 on survival mode. Or maybe they will, I don't know. But, hey, I'm doing it anyway. That's perception at its finest.
What's that? Not exactly subtle, pal. Anyone you walk away from.
I am low on health. I'm being careless again. It's not okay. Probably dehydrated too. Nick Valentine and all his perception.
Back. Hoping they stay gone.
Got it.
Alright, any glass bottles? Glass bottles, anyone? Unrusted tin cans. Woohoo. Salisbury steak, I'll take that. It's gotta be better than my usual crap. Empty bottles. I am going to fill up so many bottles when I get back.
Who built this damn vault? A fitness instructor?
Either that or somebody from health and safety.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous.
Alright, let's go ahead and get up to full health, get some grilled radstag in here. Check our stats. I'm looking pretty good. The adrenaline's making sure that I do more damage than usual. I could switch over to my
Another lock
pipe bolt action, but it's not going to do enough damage to really matter. Yeah, sure, why not? 50 bullets, that should do it.
Okay, I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side.
They're apparently not mine.
Step through this door, get ready for anything.
And this will be another successful mission, so long as I don't agitate this man and get killed, which is a good possibility. I have a tendency of doing that.
What are you doing?
There we go.
You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this
What's
vault,
the best spot?
I'm king of the castle.
Uh-huh.
You hear me?
Right
And
about
I ain't
here.
letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I know, it's cheating. Nobody in real life would allow me to just stand around and put out landmines, but this isn't real life.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh?
Hiding.
Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out.
Planning to, yeah. Pretty much. Oh, I gotta step out a little bit? Okay, okay. Yeah.
Skinny's no good for you, Darla. You put a bullet in him, and I just might let you go.
What kind of girl do you think
Oh, that's Nick, okay.
Bullets probably add a few ounces.
Alright. I know I didn't have to.
Good night, sweet prince. Here's to all the old days. It's gonna be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well,
my plan worked. At least one of them did.
Service ladder that should take us right to the surface.
And this is what makes me a maniacal genius. I know it's not fair, it doesn't have to be. I mean, pretty much nothing about this is fair. I can stop time and put out landmines while people are having conversations without actually incurring their wrath. I imagine if somebody walked towards me with a machine gun and then set out some landmines as if they were planning on blowing me up with them, I'd probably react to it in real life. But these guys, they're just like, don't mind him, just a couple of landmines. I'm sure he has good intentions. Pest control. But hey, at least a couple of dozen gunfights at this point. Haven't really had too much trouble. I'm still just casually playing the game, not even really worried about it. It's actually easier than I thought it would be. A little more time consuming, but aside from that, pretty easy. I could have improved my power armor. I'll probably go and do the Brotherhood of Steel quest. That way I can get that moved on a little bit, get some fusion cores out of it, get myself a laser rifle, which I think would be tremendously helpful. But before I do another stream of this, I will definitely be putting in the long load time fix, because this is absurd. I mean, I've been sitting here for 40 seconds or whatever now, waiting. The magic is lost on loading screens, that much is sure. I'm gonna have to clock that one, see how long it actually took. I don't know where Nick is. Okay, here he is.
Nick.
Are you ready to talk? How do you know to find me?
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? Now, you mentioned...
Sure.
I want you to...
Uh-huh. I'll meet you there.
See you in...
Alright. I think he knows the way. I was about to go that direction, which I think would have been a poor choice. Alright, so there's a real debate, but should I go and do the Brotherhood of Steel quest before I quit out for the day? Because I've been doing this for like 2 hours now. I haven't really had too much difficulty surviving, but I don't know, maybe if I go fight some synths, it could end up being the death of me. Never know. I mean, something's got to kill me at some point, right? Yeah, whenever I'm in a load screen, Nick is just lost in the ether. Nothing to be done about it. Except, of course, the long load time fix. I cannot stress enough how much certain mods change the way that you play the game, because they allow you to just zip through without any real hesitation at all. And honestly, Fallout 4 should not be as performance intensive as it is. It definitely should not take as long to load as it does. It's a little ludicrous that I have to wait for a full minute, even though I've got a pretty decent computer. Not to mention, like, the sprint stutter fix. You've got, like, the brown face bug from those mix-match textures. There's so many issues with this game, and, like, sure, we get updates from Bethesda, but they're never stuff that we really need. There's no significant engine tweaks or anything like that that makes the game perform better and helps with the longevity of the game. Instead, we get additional content that we can't really play because the performance is crap. I mean, even without any mods, if I stand on the top of a building, apparently my performance is going to drop insane amounts. Because the higher you up in the higher you are in the game, the more performance you lose.
You'll get used to Diamond City security being unhealthy. Just...
I don't want to get used to that. Let's see. So, I'm level 9 now. I don't really have any negative effects. Adrenaline's getting pretty high, but I was able to handle the fight pretty well. I bet I'll be able to fix things pretty easily. I should probably put in something like toughness. I don't know which one's a higher priority, though. Rifleman or toughness? Huh. What was the previous rank? 20% better? Nothing for target's armor resistance, though, so I think I might do that for now.
Just ignore him like I do.
I am rocking power armor anyway.
Oh, wow. You're tall.
And I am thinking I'm going to go ahead and take on the Institute for a minute. I'm not positive that I'll be able to win against them, but yeah, I don't have a whole lot else going on right now, other than working on those videos that I keep procrastinating to get. I probably shouldn't, but, you know, I do. Alright, we're all fixed up here. I could probably rank up to rank B, but I don't think it would help all that much. Let's see. Endurance with all pieces painted. Strength. I don't think it increases by much, but... Harder to detect in dim lighting. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and bugger off and go fight some Institute synths. Woo! Alright. So there's no shops open other than that one that is. But let's see if I can't find some things. Maybe, again, a location with a sink would be good.
Shopping at night? Diamond City Surplus is always. Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus.
Sure. Let's see what you have.
Oh, goody.
Let's try and sell off some stuff this time. See if we can get that 2,000 caps and a player home. Otherwise, I may have to find a place to stop in. I don't need a mahogany baseball bat. I don't need the pipe revolver. I already have a rifle. That's pretty much not going to do me any good right now. That's a whole 30 caps. Awesome. Formal hat. Again, probably not going to do me any good. I don't actually know why I picked this up. Could be helpful at some point, but I feel like I'm pretty much tanking these guys as opposed to actually worrying about any kind of charisma. Get rid of some of that buff out so I don't use too much of that. A little bit of jet. Didn't need that last round. Hopefully won't need it again for a while. A little bit of Radix. And I won't be using any stealth boys. So that's a couple hundred caps. It's something. It's not a whole lot, but it'll do. And I think I'm still jet addicted, but I shouldn't need the agility too much and should be otherwise fine. All said, though, things are going really smoothly. I mean, I've taken out every single adversary I've faced without too much difficulty. I've faced a good number of raiders at this point, the Triggermen, a Deathclaw. Yeah. Really proving how easy of a game this is. And getting bolder by the minute, if I'm totally honest, but I kind of want to go face the synths, because it's not really evidential that... Or evidential? That's not a word. But, you know, it's not... There's not enough evidence until you've killed yourself some synths. Probably the worst way to phrase that. But, you know, hey.
You're listening to,
The one thing that I don't like about survival difficulty is the fact that you can't fast travel. Otherwise, I'd be able to zip around the game a lot quicker. Save me a lot of time. But it's not too bad, and it does help you encounter random spawns and things like that. Oh, Bethesda. So I think all in all it'll be okay. I don't know where these guys came from, but I'll take their stuff. It is getting to be night, or is night, one of those. You are parched from lack of water. Alright. I'll be okay. So we are now on our 3rd hour of survival. There hasn't been too much difficulty. I keep saying it, but it's mostly because I'm a little surprised, honestly. Like, sure, I've been wearing power armor the entire time, so there's that, but, you know, still. Not too bad. My health is damaged, though. Just a bit. I don't know how I haven't been stacking tons of radiation, but apparently I haven't. Either that or it's just not telling me that I am. I mean, looks like I've gained maybe a little bit of radiation, but I can't really tell if that red bar on the HP section is radiation or if it's some other kind of debuff. It's probably radiation, but I don't know. It's just not that big of a concern at the moment. In future survival runs, I absolutely plan on playing the FallHell mod list because it's so much more enjoyable to do, it's so much more enjoyable to watch, and I won't have to play on survival mode to have it be at all difficult. Even on the lowest difficulty, if you're playing FallHell, you're having a hard time. I mean, I would have already died, probably. Especially rushing in to take on that Deathclaw, it would have torn me apart. Wouldn't have even slowed it down. And forget about trying to fight the Triggerman in T40 power armor. That would be a swiftly lost battle. And if any of you have been watching this entire playthrough, let me know in the comments or in the live chat what you think. Whoa. That's a Mr. Gutsy. Crap, 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 crap. Alright. I forgot. Okay, I may have gone overboard again. Landmine really helped, though. Took his gun off. That would be super mutants. That's okay. I'll outpace them, though. Not that it matters, because they don't know where I am after being shot. Oh, dear lord. This is almost annoyingly easy. I feel like we can almost just conclude that, yes, you can survive the entire thing. It's just a little tedious. Could do mutt fruit. Let's do that.
Lock and load.
I like his gun. I want his gun.
I don't think...
Over there.
Tight spaces, people. Yeah, ghouls. Not too much trouble. Nice, laser rifle. Don't even have to go fight those Institute guys if I don't want to. I was going to do it for Righteous Authority, I think is the name of the gun, but if I've already got one, there's not much of a point. Now, let's see. Yeah, 68 damage, 177 energy cells. That's nice. That is cush. I can loot these guys for some Wonder Glue and flip lighters, more ammo.
What's your business here?
This gun. That's my business. Trying to survive. Ooh, perfect.
Like everyone else. The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit...
I'm not going to end up on the Brotherhood of Steel path. I'm going to end up going with the Institute. But
I'm from Vault 111.
I do want to pick up some equipment from them.
Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing. If I appear suspicious, since the
And
moment we
if I
arrived in
fight
town,
some of those
we've been
Institute
constantly
guys, and I
fighting.
don't use this
If
here
you wanna
new laser
continue
gun, which
bitching,
probably won't do
you
a
can
whole
use
lot
an
of damage
extra
to them
gun on the
anyway, then I will be able to come away with a bunch of fusion cells, which will really help against
Very
human
well.
enemies.
I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe
It's also a good
and Night
demonstration
Reese.
of the difference
We're on
between
recon
how
duty, but I'm
synths
down a man
play
and our
out
supplies are running
without
low.
things
I've been
like
trying to
stronger
send a
synths than
distress call to the
robots
superiors.
and
The
synths
signal's
summon
too weak
synths,
to
which
reach
is a
them.
really
Sorry,
great mod.
If I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I know
I've
I'm trying to
modified the
talk over
radio
these
tower
guys,
on
but
what we
I'll skip their dialogue.
What do you say?
We've all seen this. I feel like we've all seen this at least. Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
All right. Let's go ahead and loot up whatever I can here. Don't want to lose anything. He's gonna go inside anyway.
Take Reese inside and find his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet,
And then
want you to
I
make certain the
probably
perimeter's
want to fix up my power
All
armor.
right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I think really the only thing I'm gonna have much trouble with in a survival playlist or a survival playthrough is Deathclaw. I don't think much else is going to put a damper on my game. I haven't really had any trouble thus far. I've said that so many times at this point. I'm gonna get killed in like the next 10 seconds, and it's gonna be a crazy laugh. Me sitting there being like, "Oh yeah, it's so easy," and then I get stomped by, I don't know, a mole rat or some crap.
I don't know.
That's gonna happen.
Pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
You're all hard, Doc.
Just quit squirming so I can get these.
Don't think I can pick this.
I am going to have to raise my lockpick skill, though. Not being able to get into a lot of these containers is going to start to bite me in the future. If you have the mod L-string bow, this is where you'll find the recurve bow. You'll find it in the evidence lockup over here. As is, you can find lots of equipment, but the L-string bow is a pretty cool bonus. You also get like explosive round or explosive arrows for it, and different equipment like that, which is pretty cool. And if you've never tried the L-string bow, I definitely recommend it. I remember it not being great when I was using it on Xbox, but maybe they updated it or something, because it's pretty great now. Either that or I've just kind of attuned myself to it, which is another thing that may have happened. I don't know, I've adjusted to a lot of things over the past long while. I don't really need a blowtorch. I should check the garage, though, and see if there's a power armor station, because it would be convenient to have. Purified water, some blood, nice. Steel, plenty of it. A Broxo.
Oh yeah? Is that why you were whining like a baby when I packed you up?
Herbal anodyne. That's got to be for radiation. And I am going to be on my last fusion core, which is going to put a damper on my playthrough again. And it's going to quickly start to get to me. I'm going to have to seek out another one. There might be one in ArcJet systems, but I'm not wholly positive on that fact. Difficulty is steadily rising. Of course, I've been doing this for 3 hours now, so if it wasn't getting any harder, that would probably be an issue. Those load times again. I know they're not going to be great even with long load time fix, but it'll be better. And there is a power armor station here among shotgun shells. That's nice. Some ammo, some more duct tape. I wish they had something like a weapon workbench here. Workbench. Jeez, I must be getting tired. I wish they had a weapon workbench around here, but it doesn't look like they do. Let's see. That's in trouble. Not too bad, but I've probably got plenty of steel. That's usually plentiful. That's good. That's good. That doesn't need anything. Why not? Alright. Let's bolster that a little bit. And then I'm probably going to use up all of this fusion core just because it'll get me a little bit further. And it'll be worth more than the 60 caps that I would get from it, so that's something. This time around, I will have Paladin Dan's covering me, so I should be more than fine. I don't see this being any kind of problem. I am ready. Power armoring it up.
Try not to lag behind.
My dude's out here rocking that T60. If I had that, I would be fine. In fact, I would be just swimming in bullets. I wouldn't be worried about anything. I'd go stomp some dudes and get myself some fusion cores. I would be the entire problem. I'm an NPC. I stop talking every time that the load screens come up. Did he not put on his helmet?
We'll take this alley.
He's totally gonna die. It's alright, we'll be fine.
Arcjet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about
Sorry, stopping to grab this stuff.
Broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever, whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate.
Okay. There was 3 bottles of dirty water there. I can transfer that over to being at least 1 container of purified water, which, as we all know, has been the biggest struggle of this playthrough. And there are a group of raiders up here, so I should be prepared for them. My health is not where it could be. AP would be up, but no, let's go away from that. Let's see if that can heal me completely. I may need Radaway, though. I don't want to do it, but I'm not going to. I'll take the health risk if I need to. Yeah, I'll just go with this. I'll be okay. It's a handful. I'll hide behind Dan's. It'll be great. It'll be fun. And once I'm done doing this, I'm going to get back to Red Rocket, hopefully craft some equipment.
Nice try. Send them back to hell.
Wow. That was short work.
It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth.
Yeah,
Over the
it
last
wouldn't.
7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them.
I know I'm stopping every 5 seconds. This whole quest is intended to give you a bunch of gear, so that's why I actually took it. It's effectively just a new player feeding ground. It's something that's supposed to give you that bonus at the beginning of the game, so that you don't feel like you suck, even though if you need it, you probably suck. I don't even know how many days I've been doing this now, in-game. 3 or 4?
There it is. Arcjet system.
Probably 3.
There shouldn't be any exterior security. so we'll head in through the front.
You know what I should definitely go after are the alien weapons. It's probably not going to be a today thing, but if I keep doing this vanilla, I'll definitely go after them in the next, you know, couple of days here. Should be nice.
Paladin dance.
Come on, this way.
Let's go. I mean, taking down some aliens, this is usually not very hard, but it is a great bonus. I might have to wait until I'm level 15 in order to do that. I don't think the quest actually activates before then. It's been a long time since I've taken out the aliens. I mean, being that I use a lot of modded weapons, it's not really a pressing matter to take out the aliens, but
Pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage.
being that I'm playing a vanilla profile at this point, it is a lot more enticing. Get myself some exciting ammo.
It appears as though the facility's automated.
Oh, sorry, he was saying something.
Paladin.
Look at these wrecks.
Yeah.
It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
Uh-huh. Less security is good.
I see that.
Damn it. Look at the evidence. These robots.
Uh-huh. On the lookout.
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that. Let's move out.
Ooh. I love that I'm more excited about finding a fan than I am about actually playing the video game.
I still see a few pieces of salvage that the Brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, I'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve.
I hope there's a fusion core in here, though. Otherwise, I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. Not a whole lot, but some.
Looks like a dead end. See if you can find a way to get that door open.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Adjustable that. I didn't know you could actually use that. Reminder. ArcJet password. I thought I was going to have to get out of the power armor, but apparently not. I'll take that. This should be relatively easy.
Let's show them how the Brotherhood
Movement detected. Hostile cells.
That was overkill. that was overkill by a long shot.
I heard something.
Hello? Attacking.
Ammo. So much ammo. Focused Institute rifle I don't really need. Backing off with that. I don't know that it would even hurt me, but I don't want to see if it does, so I have picked up a lot of aluminum, so I shouldn't need that. But more fusion cells. You can get hundreds in this mission. They're a huge starter.
Most of the facility.
I think you went this way. Yep. There he is.
We've got turrets ahead.
And?
There we go. Lock tight.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that stuff. That's him. That's all for him. Alright. Thought I saw something there, but nope.
That's it.
Much easier. I mean, I suppose if I wanted additional ammo, I could have left those on, but I'm alright. vacuum tubes. That's good. Ah, crap. Forgot to switch that out. I should have pulled that a second ago. That'll be alright.
Engine cores ahead. Should be our final stop. Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section.
Think we'll be fine.
Power battery system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here to watch our backs. Look at this place. Scribes have a field day here.
Excellent.
I definitely don't need that, but hey, I picked it up anyway. I'll keep it for now. Who knows? Maybe it'll be fun.
Sweet.
Picked up a ton of duct tape in here. I gotta be set for a while. Nothing. There's gotta be a thing here. Normally there's a key or something that denotes that.
Jeering, leering, laughing, mocking, taunting.
Oh, he graduated all right from high school. It's fine, I'm sure he took shop class. Oh look, he's reading the science mag. How cute.
Har har har. Shop class. Let's see them make this in shop class. My marvel of engineering. The finest in weaponized refuse acceleration. My beauty. My junk jet. They'll see. The engineers with their suits and fancy degrees. Come Monday morning, they'll all see.
This is why you be nice to your employees.
There we go.
Engine core power restored. Thermal engine fueled. Prime and standing by. Command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. 5.
You know, I don't really know why you wouldn't just step out of the engine room. It's not like he's really got to deal with these guys.
2. 1. Engine firing.
And yeah, I didn't have to fire it. It's just a fun option.
Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
All right. Good stuff.
Oh my god, are you alright?
Got killed by those flames.
I love the surprised question there.
The important thing is
Man's not even wearing his helmet, and he's just like,
way to
yeah,
get
I'm
to the
fine.
Let's go.
Oh, Lord. All right. Just a little bit of Fallout logic. Yeah, this really was not as hard as I was, again, hoping it would be. I love to see things being either easier or more difficult, but this comparison is going to be very stark when I start showing the FallHell mod list. being fired upon. No.
I hope that's the last of them.
Nice.
I don't see the device anywhere. Fan out and check the synth remains.
I have no idea
May
where
have
it
been at
is.
the transmitter as well. Let's get out of here.
You know,
We'll
there
take
may
the
have
service
been.
elevator to the surface.
Nothing else I really need here. Just a little bit of ammo. And I think I have acquired enough ammo to pretty much tide me over for the rest of the game. Probably not quite, but a really good supply of that fusion cell. And I'm definitely going to end the stream here after I probably jet back over to Red Rocket. It has been progressively growing less and less tense. You know, at the very start, we had a lot of oh, it's okay, my game crashed. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and close the stream. I have no idea when I last saved, so I'll see you guys around.